It's March 2026, and while most investors are still licking the wounds of the Iran crash and the preceding massive software sell-off from February, something is happening in the background that could ensure that, with the right moves, Millionaires will still be minted in 2026. Stocks like ServiceNow, Oracle, and the like, which we will be covering in this video, were punished but seem to have found their footing now. In my opinion, we are facing one of the biggest contrarian buying opportunities of the decade. While everyone is glued to the Strait of Hormuz, Iran and US, a brief window is opening up now for smart investors to strike. The panic was palpable when Anthropic introduced its new model. Many thought this would be the death sentence for traditional software. But while the masses sold in panic, a recovery is currently brewing that almost every retail investor is completely sleeping on. This is a contrarian opportunity that will literally mint Millionaires in 2026 if you don't sleep on it. Even Nvidia legend Jensen Huang has chimed in, calling the sell-off the most illogical thing in the world. His thesis: AI agents will use more software in the future than humans ever could. Therefore, I'm showing you 4 massive opportunities today, one of them being ServiceNow. Your time is valuable, let's jump right in. Quick disclaimer upfront, this video is for informational purposes only and simply shows my personal approach. This is not financial advice. So let's get straight to the first candidate, about which I've received countless messages. Oracle. The stock has lost almost 50% from its all-time high. At first glance, that looks like a bargain, right? Oracle has transformed from a dusty database giant into a serious cloud infrastructure player. The partnership with OpenAI and a backlog of over $500 billion sound like a massive success story. But be careful, we have to look at the real facts. Oracle is actually fighting on 2 fronts. On the one hand, its legacy software segment is being disrupted by AI. On the other hand, the cloud division is a massive bet on the capex spending of the hyperscalers. If giants like Meta, Google, and Amazon have to cut back on their investments because their free cash flow is tending towards zero due to high interest rates and debt, then Oracle is on life support. With a forward PE ratio of just over 20 for the next 12 months, the stock is actually rather expensive by historical standards. Anyone who jumps blindly into Oracle could, in my opinion, be in for a nasty surprise if the AI bubble experiences a healthy consolidation. So Oracle is not a stock that will make you rich, but the last 2 stocks in this video really pack a punch. I see enormous potential there. Let's move to the second stock, Cloudflare. Cloudflare is the ultimate pick and shovel seller in the internet gold rush. Every time you see the little window verifying if you're a human, that's Cloudflare. They provide the infrastructure, security, and speed for the global web. The AI thesis here is simple. The more AI agents act autonomously in the background, the more massive the data flow becomes. And Cloudflare earns money on every single bit. This is not a seat-based model that shrinks through AI replacement, but an infrastructure model that profits directly from the traffic boom. But, and there comes the rational investor's but, the valuation is extremely sporty at 35 times sales. To justify a 20% return per year, Cloudflare would have to increase its revenue more than tenfold in 10 years. That is ambitious, but companies like Microsoft have shown it's possible. For me, however, Cloudflare remains a trading position with a tight stop loss because there's a long way to fall. By the way, if you like the analysis so far, I would really appreciate a subscription. It supports the channel massively and ensures you won't miss any more of these opportunities. Thank you. The next 2 candidates are the stocks where I see massive potential. Candidate number 3, Autodesk. If you want to build a horse, a car, a bridge, there is no way around this software. Autodesk is the undisputed ruler in the design and engineering space. But why is this an AI winner? Well, because AI takes over the tedious foundational work here. Design, automation, simulations, and error detection. This massively increases the productivity of engineers instead of replacing them. In addition, Autodesk has a gigantic regulatory moat. If a bridge collapses, someone is liable. These highly specialized workflows cannot simply be replaced by an open source AI, because safety and liability are the top priorities here. With a PE ratio just over 40, Autodesk is currently almost a bargain for a company with this market position. The calculated fair value shows an upside of 25%, and the highest price target sits at a full 350. In my opinion, this is a pure quality stock that you buy and just let sit. Lastly, we come to ServiceNow. Under the leadership of ex-SAP boss Bill McDermott, this company has developed into the system of systems. While SAP is the database behind most companies, ServiceNow is the platform that orchestrates all departments. The genius part here is the customer retention. Once in the ServiceNow ecosystem, they spend more money year after year. We are seeing expansion rates that are second to none. The AI risk, almost zero. ServiceNow uses AI to automate workflows, which only further increases the value of the platform for companies. The stock has been brutally punished in the recent weeks and is now trading at valuation metrics like a price to sales ratio of 7, which was last seen 10 years ago. So we are talking about an absolute cash machine with high margins and clear growth vision. For me, ServiceNow is currently one of the strongest buys in the entire software sector. Data projections estimate the fair value at 153, which corresponds to the upside potential of over 30%. This is an example of contrarian investing par excellence. In summary, the bottom for software stocks seem to have been found, but you shouldn't buy everything blindly. Oracle remains a shaky candidate with high risk for me. Cloudflare is the growth rocket for the brave, but with high potential fall. Autodesk and ServiceNow, on the other hand, are in my opinion the fundamental quality monsters that belong in every long-term portfolio, and through which Millionaires could absolutely mate. We are currently in a phase where preparation determines returns. Whoever has a plan now and uses the naked facts will emerge as a winner in 2026. Leave a like on the video if it helped you, and write me in the comments which software stock is your favorite for this year. I'm excited to hear your opinion. Leave a sub, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.